In exploration, the first question is always simple. Why this project and why this jurisdiction? Today, we're looking at Metallis Resources' 2026 field season at the Greyhound Project in Idaho and what the company is targeting as drilling gets underway. I'm joined today by Dave Nuttall, Vice President of Exploration at Metallis Resources. Dave, welcome to the watch list.
Hi, Ricky. Thanks for having me.
It's a pleasure to have you with us. So tell us, Dave, Metallis is preparing now to start drilling at the Greyhound Project in Idaho. For investors who may be new to the story, can you tell us a bit about the project and the jurisdiction?
Sure. Yeah, the Greyhound Project is located in central Idaho, about 200 kilometers from Boise. It's centered on a 3.5 kilometer long quartz sulfide vein zone within a shear structure. It's predominantly a silver deposit, very high grades, and but it also hosts attractive values for gold, silver, lead, zinc, and antimony. So it's a polymetallic system, and the tenure is covered by patented mining claims and is road accessible with roads maintained by the BLM.
And speaking of that drill, once drilling begins, the focus will quickly shift from regional potential to target quality. So taking a closer look at the drill program, can you walk us through the current targets and what you're hoping to learn from this phase of exploration?
Yeah, our main focus of this program is going to be on one portion of that 3.5 kilometer long shear zone. In particular, it's called the Rufus Zone. It's in the southwest portion. And this is where much of the historical work was done on the property. So there's an old mining adit that was driven along one of the veins there. And that's where we have a lot of information. And this year's drill program is going to focus drilling around that adit where the old workers had to find high-grade chutes within this silver vein system. And so the target here is to drill in those areas where the high-grade chutes were defined and try to get some good intercepts. We also believe from the 2025 drilling that was done last year that the shear zone is comprised of multiple veins. And so another priority for this year will be to test for the extension of these other veins outboard of the Rufus Zone.
Well, this sounds like a story moving from preparation into active fieldwork, with investors now watching to see how the Greyhound targets perform as drilling advances. Thank you so much for your time today, Dave.
Yeah, thanks very much.
Once again, that is Dave Nuttall, Vice President of Exploration at Metallis Resources. For more information on the company and the Greyhound Project, visit metallisresources.com. That's all for this episode of The Watch List. I'm Ricky Lee. Make good choices today.